Cartman, are you ready? You're the man. What's happening, YouTube? T-Train here, bringing you episode number 4 of the Soul Silver Randomizer Nuzlocke, and I am ready to get on track. But before we can do that, we are going to need ourselves a brief update as to what happened in the last episode. Although I probably don't have to tell you because you probably already watched it and you probably know exactly what happened already. We beat Faulkner's ass. We beat his ass. Like his ass was there and then we beat it and then we beat his ass. Yeah. Awkwardness aside, if you like what you see here, make sure you go down below and smack that like button, because if you don't know, your support is greatly appreciated, and now you know. Before we get into anything here, we're going to have a brief team recap. The fine lady that has been kind of the MVP so far, a little bit, it's a trap! The Carnivine. I kind of feel bad about naming it It's a Trap now. When defeating a trap, it's whatever. With Levitate to go ahead and get away from all those ground moves. It doesn't like the ground. That's why it's in a Pokeball and come around with me, because we don't need the ground. With Bind, Growth, Bite, and Vine Whip. And then we have the Slow King with the worst nickname in all of the land. You know, I'm almost tempted to keep it now. Honestly, because it's kind of, now it's a shtick. And shticks need to stick, because that's the point of a shtick. Get it? Got it? Good. With Oblivious to prevent it from becoming infatuated. Holding the Bright Powder so it can dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. With Water Gun, Curse, Yawn, and Tackle. I'll make it a point sometime to actually use Curse in battle. It's not like that's a terrible move to use, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Next we have Daniel the Darkrai with Bad Dreams to reduce a sleeping foe's HP, holding the Zap Plate because I am still too stupid to take said Zap Plate off of said Darkrai. With Ominous Wind and Disable. And then we have, last but not least, Popcorn the Sunkern with Chlorophyll to boost its speed up in the sunshine, because it's not very fast on its own, but it can get there. Holding the Wise Glasses to boost the special attack, because it's all it has, with Absorb, Growth, Mega Drain, and Ingrain. And then we have our egg that we picked up because we beat Faulkner's ass. In case I didn't make it clear, we took on Faulkner in the last episode and we beat him. So yeah, there is that. So what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and move along. In between episodes, I picked up some escape rope for a couple of reasons, other than the fact that it's just, you know, generally helpful. I actually make it a point to have escape ropes, because you never know when you're gonna need it. Is the truth of the man. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up that apricorn, because we're going to a place that will actually be useful, and we are here on Route 32, which is a new route, which means we have a new potential encounter, which means I am going to, actually, you know what, maybe I should put Daniel out there, because Ominous Wind tends to not do a whole lot of damage to things. And I could probably whittle it down and send it to sleep. What is Ominous Wind? Wow, that's base 60? Ominous Wind doesn't do shit. You know what? What I'm probably gonna do instead is I'm probably gonna put popcorn out front, because absorb doesn't really seem to do a whole lot to things because it's absorbed. Our first encounter on Route 32 is a Luminion. Interesting. I don't know if I want to absorb now. Also, I definitely don't want to absorb now. So we will go ahead and switch out to King. I could take that pound, no problem. Let's go ahead and water gun it. It has the same idea. Apparently it doesn't want to hurt me as much as I don't want to hurt it. It's probably just scared. I know I would be scared if I had King sitting in front of me and he was about to shoot water out of his mouth. That would be horrifying. Sorry if I haven't been as energetic in the last episode and this episode. I've been a little under the weather recently. Hopefully I'm at least peppy enough to keep you interested. That's the goal. Crossing my fingers. If you can't tell, I mean, you should be able to tell because they're right there. So we got the yawn, but we'll go ahead and we'll throw a Pokeball now anyway, because, I mean, why not? We got nothing to lose. We got a 1, we got a 2, we got a 3, and we have a captured Luminion. Because we do. Sorry, I don't know what that laugh was. That was horrifying. I need a square so bad. So anyway, I will try to make it a point to not do that again, and for the hell of it, I'm gonna name this thing Nemo. People will probably be mad at me because of reasons, but that's what I'm gonna name it, and y'all can deal with it. We're also probably not gonna use Nemo right now. We do already have Slowking in the party. I guess I could, well, I go ahead and drop it off now, and then come back to see what we cannot do. We'll go ahead and drop it off here. We gotta run all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Probably a mistake. Yeah, we'll drop it off. And we will, no, Sunkern can stay. You can stay because you put in work. I do not want to put it into box 18 because that is the death box. Let me go ahead to move Pokemon here real quick. Oh, I should actually, I feel so bad for losing those because I really wanted to use both of them, honestly. I never use Aerons just because, I don't know, it just doesn't happen. I don't have anything against Aeron. And I've never actually gotten the opportunity to use a Skuntank. And I would have really liked to do that. But that's what happens when you are a shitty Pokemon trainer and you get your Pokemon killed by a goddamn Sunflora. So that is the dead box. We'll change the wallpaper on it. City, desert, desert. No, not desert. I thought that was gonna be better than it is, and it's not. Volcano. Yep, that's the one. That's the winner. But we want to get away from there right now. We want to go to box 1, and we are going to move Nemo into said box because you are not dead yet, and we might be able to use you later. Who knows? Hopefully nothing happens to King because I sure love it. But I mean, things happen in Nuzlocke. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna run back. Because that's a thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna advance the plot. And for some reason, I'm gonna sound really sad about it, even though I'm not. I'm kind of curious as to what else could have been here, though. Is there anything that could have been more fun than a Luminion? Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, there sure was. Gosh. Gosh, that, man. We really missed out on... We squeaked by. Good thing we got that Luminion, because Gabite would have been terrible. You have some good Pokemon there! It must be from training you around Violet City! The training of the gym must have been especially helpful! As a souvenir of Violet City, take this! It increases the power grass. I mean, we have 2 grass Pokemon on the team. You damn Skippy, we need that Miracle Seed, and I'm actually not even gonna waste any time at all. I'm going to give that directly to It's a Trap because, I mean, Vine Whip. I have it. And I need to use it. And that's the best way to use it, is Miracle Seeded and so on and so forth. Do these guys have anything fun to say? Probably not. Nope, you got nothing. You got nothing. I'm not even gonna waste my time on you. We're just gonna keep on moving along. Because we want to go to the ruins of the Alf here, because specifically there is one temple I want to go to because I want to get all of the things. Welcome to this chamber. We are reconstructing ancient Pokemon stone panels. You can rotate a stone panel pieces by touching them for a short time. Maybe touch it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Here's the thing. I'm not doing any of that right now because I don't want to, but like I said, we did buy escape ropes for a reason other than just general usefulness, and here is that reason. Because we want to go in this room and we want to get all of the things. We got a choice band. That's not bad. I probably won't be using that anytime soon, but I will almost certainly be using it. Got a power herb. I'm not even entirely sure what a power herb does. An energy root. I do know what an energy root does, and I know what a soda pop does. All right. And what's going to happen here is we're probably going to be able to get yet another encounter if I can make it into the hole, which was apparently a problem for me. Not something to brag about, folks. Not something to brag about at all. We do have an encounter. It's a Starmie. Man, we're just gonna load up on water Pokemon, I guess. Go ahead and switch into King, because King did the job the first time. Go ahead and water gun it, because why not? It's gonna recover because it's a jerk. And we got it down to 1 HP. That's pretty lucky. We got the yawn off, so we'll throw a Pokeball at it, and hopefully, yeah, you're gonna go right to sleep here, and hopefully it'll be easier to catch. You sure were, and I appreciate you for it. For a star, I mean, I don't know if anybody else has anything they want to call a star, but I know that I want to call mine Patrick. It's Patrick. Is mayonnaise an instrument? It's not. It's not. Just, I mean, I don't want to leave like open-ended questions. It's not. It's not an instrument. We're just gonna go. Let's Mega Drain you. We're gonna take back any HP you took from us, which was basically none anyway, and we are going to head up on out of here with 2 encounters in our pockets because we need as many teammates as possible. Although Starmie, I don't know. I might keep it on the team because of the potential for psychic type moves. I don't know if it gets any by level. I might actually check here because why not? Okay, Google. No, you don't want to do the thing. Okay, Google. There we go. Merry go, because my dumbass had to go and say something to acknowledge the fact that it worked. Okay, Google. Starmie, Gen 4 Learn Set. I gotta say, Joey, we don't have time for you right now. We don't, alright? There are more important things afoot. Starmie actually does not learn shit by level up. If I hang in there, I'll get Confused Ray at level 28, and that is literally all. The great captures, they keep a-coming. Oh, Magikarp would have been fun too. That would have been fun. I could probably absorb you to death, right? You're just a Magikarp. Yeah, you're just a Magikarp. You'll be a threat someday, but today is not that day. So we'll talk to Juggler Florentino here, and there is a Yanma, which I gotta tell you, Popcorn I don't think wants any part of. So we're gonna go ahead and get right up on out of there. I'm not sure if it gets anything that would kick my ass, but we ain't gonna take the time to find out. Hitmonchan. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and stay in, because why not? Yo, those Comet Punches. Hello. I'm gonna yawn you real quick. I don't want to take a bunch more of those Comet Punches. Okay, I didn't take... hardly, yeah. I was gonna say, I didn't hardly take any health from you yet. I'm gonna curse so I don't take any more. Okay, that's only doing 2 points damage. That ain't even bad. We can eat that up all day. We're gonna curse, you're gonna go night-night, and I'm gonna water gun you. I'm gonna water gun you again. And you are not gonna be a problem for us any longer. Thank you, and goodbye. No, I'm not telling you guys to leave. Don't leave. It's not the end of the video, I promise, alright? I promise. It's bad choice of words. It should, PP max. Ooh. That's useful. That's not why I'm not telling you to not telling you to leave because of my PP max. Oh god, it's just all going downhill, isn't it? It's all going downhill. Let's go ahead and run down here. This nice lady clearly wants to battle as she is looking at nothing in particular. So we're gonna go ahead and take her on. We have a Staravia, which Popcorn won again with like 0 parts of a flying type. Wow, that did damage. Wow, why is it doing so much damage? Okay, we'll go ahead and potion up because we don't want to take any more damage like that. And we'll go ahead and water gun. We'll call it a day. King's gonna go ahead and get another level up because that is the kind of thing that King does. Sorry, Ho, we don't have time for any of that. I got shit to do and none of those plans involve you. So we'll go ahead and run down here. We're gonna run down here. We're gonna see these fishermen. We're gonna fight them because they're here. A Bellsprout. Well, unfortunately, I don't see Popcorn doing anything to a Bellsprout because all of his attacks are grass moves, and that's not especially helpful. So we're gonna switch out. It's a trap. We're gonna bite this thing until it doesn't want to fight us anymore, which is about another crit. Guys, the crits that this thing is getting, I don't even understand. We can switch back out here for our Cleffa. We can go ahead and we'll give Sunkern the easy one. You can go ahead and encore me into Mega Drain. Does not hurt my feelings. You can go ahead and get on out. And we'll fight this guy. Whoa! You made me lose that fish! I mean, you weren't gonna catch it. Okay. I can tell you that right now, the Sunkern definitely doesn't want any part of this. We're gonna get right on out of here, and we're gonna water gun this hoe and be on to the next Pokemon. Grass Whistle? What do you do, Grass Whistle? I don't remember. It's been a minute. The user plays Dull Sleep. Yeah, I don't think. We don't have to waste our time on that. We already have Yawn on King, so I don't think that's especially necessary. I definitely don't want to learn it, and I promise you that I do want to give up on it. We have a Grovyle here. Yeah, Slow King's not going to want any part of that. Daniel, you could probably maybe take the hit, but I don't want you to. And we're going to go to a Spinnerack. Are you going to have any bug moves this early on? I don't think you will. Even if you do, I don't think they'll hurt that bad. Or at all, because you will not touch... You will not touch Daniel. We're gonna go ahead and keep the Ominous Wit. I would love to get the boosts here so I could use less of these Ominous... Oh my...
What you say? That you only meant well, cause you did. What you say?
That fast. Well, that's why the thing's level 15. Man, if only it had a decent trainer. If only. Oh man, I sure was excited to have that on the team too. I don't know about you, but I never get the opportunity to use legendaries. I typically actually make it a point to not use legendaries. And the one that we had is now dead. Oh, Effect Spore, you are such a bitch. Oh, I don't have anything for sleeping. You caught me slipping. This is why you buy medication, people. Because if you don't, you're just a fuck up like me. Oh, it has to be sleep again. It couldn't be paralysis or anything. Anything would have been better. Energy root, are you... Oh, you're 200. I don't know why I thought you were only 50. We're potion up again here. Goodness me. I guess we're gonna have to keep biting. We get the flinch. We get the second flinch. And then there's the paralysis right at the end, which would have made no... It's whatever. It's whatever. I'm not gonna lie to you, losing Darkrai this early is really disappointing to me, and it's thrown me off a little bit. Am I still on Route 32? I feel like I'm still on Route 32. I am absolutely still on Route 32. And this is where we will go to heal up our Mons. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, that took a lot of wind out of my sails. But it is also a thing that did happen. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put Daniel in the death box because your boy's a terrible trader. That's all there is to it. I guess now I can take that zap plate from him. He didn't need it before, and he definitely doesn't need it now. That's the truth. Alright, well, that was a little disheartening, but we do need to keep things moving right along. You can go ahead and Mega Drain this hoe. The rage did nothing. The rage did nothing. In fact, I'm gonna keep absorbing, because that is how little you are doing to me and how little I care about what you're doing to me. We're gonna get another level there on them, and then we are going to switch right out because neither one of those guys wants to take on a poison type, but King doesn't give a shit about it, and we'll knock this Porygon out with a couple of water guns, and we'll keep on moving along. We'll keep on moving along, hey? Just moving along. What? Keep moving along. We're gonna get here to Union Cave, and because we're in Union Cave, that means there is the chance of another encounter, and not only is it a chance, it's happening right now. It's a Nidoqueen. Oh goodness. That could be immediate power. I don't think. Gosh, I don't want to take a poison point. Don't want to take a poison point. You're probably not gonna have any decent poison moves at this point. Poison at this point. It's crazy. Actually, what I'll go ahead and do is I will switch out so I can put this thing to sleep without having to worry about taking a bunch of damage. So we got that. Go ahead and curse up just in case. Yeah, I didn't wanna bring in Sunkern on like a double kick or something because that seems like it wouldn't be especially good. Why don't we just toss the Pokeball right now and see what happens? Maybe we'll catch it. Maybe we won't. Maybe it'll stay right where it is. Oh, you know what? Sunkern didn't even take that bad. That's not even bad. How about now, Nidoqueen? Do you want to? Okay. We'll go ahead. We'll go back out to King here, and we will put this fine femme fatale here. We're gonna put it right back to sleep. We'll curse back up because you need to stop lowering my defense anyway. I am not a fan of it. And you're gonna stay in the Pokeball because that's what I wanted you to do. Alright, now I'm not gonna lie, the wind is kind of pushing the boat back along a little bit. I love to have a Nidoqueen. I have the perfect name for said Nidoqueen. You are going to be Nidoqueen Latifah. Because that's how I do. And that's a shitty reason for anything. But that's what's happening. So we have Latifah, Nidoqueen Latifah on the team here. Slipping on the job though. With Scratch, Tail Whip, Double Kick, and Poison Sting. That's pretty... What does Rivalry do? Sorry guys, I know a lot of other people are like more on top of every ability, and I'm not there yet. I got some under my belt, but just stick with me, alright? Stick with me. We'll try to make some stuff happen here. Rivalry raises attack if the foe is of the same gender. I am not mad at all that that is a thing, and if I can, I would love to be able to get on out of here and heal up before we try to get through the rest of Union Cave. Actually, we might not make it through Union Cave in this episode. We might go ahead and heal up here. Yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, we'll try to progress here a little bit, just try to keep things moving along because I made a song about it, and I don't want to waste the song about it because it already happened. What I should actually do is I should put Nidoqueen out front here because it can probably take some hits from some things, and if nothing else, I can switch train it because why not? We'll come up here, we'll snag this item, and it is a black flute. Which one, what does the black flute do? He wondered to everybody around him, which is just him. We have something that makes Pokemon, oh yo! So it's basically a repel, which means I might not have to spend money on repels, which would be swell. To not spend money on repels. Don't worry, I'll chastise myself for that one later. Cause, dear lord, I deserve it. A Mischievous, okay, so I'm not gonna be able to double kick you. I'm gonna be able to poison sting you, but I don't know if that's really worth it. So we'll just go ahead, we'll get up on out of here, we'll switch into It's a Trap, and we were gonna bite the crap out of this thing and call it a Dead Mischievous, which is weird because it was already a ghost type. I don't know how that works. Go ahead, get you a couple, well, not a couple more, but we're gonna get you another level here, Latifah, and you're already, oh, we are gonna get you a couple more levels because that's what Hapinis do apparently at this point of the game. Yeah, we're gonna get out of there. We don't want to fight another Nidoqueen. We don't really have anything that we can do to another Nidoqueen. We do have this adorable Piplup that may have some kind of water type move, and as a ground type, I know you don't want to take any part of that, Latifah, so we're going to switch you out. I mean, only level 4, it probably wasn't actually a problem, but a Drifloon, I guess we're going to stay in because that's the button that I hit, and oh, it's a flying type. Why am I trying to do grass moves to a flying type? You guys, this is literally just the LP, like, of a terrible trainer. This is really all this is. We'll switch into Latifah because we can double kick the crap out of this thing with no bothers. And we can see Latifah is just now on the team and is already more than holding her own. And that is why, hopefully, she is here for the long haul. That's why I have her. Hopefully it works out that way. How do you feel about getting double kicked? I mean, you don't particularly care. How about a poison sting? You don't like being poison stinged, and you especially don't like being poisoned. And that's why you're gonna get up on out of here. Latifah is gonna get another. That says Regice. That 100% says Regice. That 100% says Regice. Okay, that is unexpected. I'm gonna curse. I'm gonna yawn you. And I'm gonna hope you don't explode all over my face.
That's what she said. Don't you dare.
Okay, you didn't yet, and I should be able to tackle you out from here. God, I get so worried when I see the Reggies because I know that explosion is a thing, and explosion scares the shit out of me, just like I imagine it does with any other Nuzlocke player, I would imagine. Really, losing Pokemon is just such a bummer. And you just, I don't know, you don't understand unless you play a Nuzlocke. We got more Wise Glasses. It's the first time I've ever seen them at all. And we have 2 pairs now. So we went ahead and made it through Union Cave. I know there's a little bit more of it to explore, but I'll probably fight the random trainers in there, maybe, you know, get some levels here and there. But for now, I'm gonna call it an episode. Just remember, if you like what you see here today, even though it is basically just the ramblings of an insane person, make sure you go ahead and smack the like button down below, because if you don't know, your support is greatly appreciated. Now you know. But with that, I'm gonna call it a sode. You guys, you guys can go ahead and hate me for calling it a sode. Go ahead and hit the dislike button. I can't even be mad about it.
Move this man!
Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and remember, with everything you do, you'll never get it done if you don't stay on track. Bye!